Hey everybody, welcome to this exclusive video that you get with your purchase because I want to show you both the game and the sermon illustration I used with this two-part series. Rather than just a written form, you get to watch the video and I get to show you a little bit about what we did. And so I use this particular illustration and the game on week 2. Now you can use it whichever way you'd want to use it, but it works best with week 2. So let me just show you a little bit over here. You notice I have some cones right here. This is an obstacle race of some sort. It is a race. They're going to race. It doesn't matter. Your kids are going to race. No matter what you call it, it's a race. So we might as well just call it a race. And on this side, I have some cones. Now, what I did was, is just for the setup purposes, I show you those cones there. Those cones went all the way around the room, not the room, but around the chairs. In other words, you don't have to organize it this way. I'm just telling you how I organize it. You can create 2 lanes if you want. Just create 2 lanes. Just for my space and those things, I did it this particular way. But you can create 2 lanes of cones. You can create a wavy, like a race course kind of cones or whatever. However you choose to do it is perfectly fine. It's your stuff. You can do whatever you want with it now. And so let me just show you. What I have here is I have a student would stand right here at the beginning where cone number 1 is. Right there. And I stand there, they put a blindfold on, and I would turn them around 3 times, and then they would be blindfolded, and their partner would with them. Now, the point of their partner is to be able to voice out commands to get them through the obstacles. Now, let me just show you some of the obstacles we had here. If I go down this way. Some of the obstacles we had here were things like a trap. You had negative thinking. You had sin, you had toxic emotions, and low self-esteem. Now, in all of those are obviously major points there. It's no mystery there. But those things are things that kids get stuck in, and they're trying to navigate their way around them. And the voice of the other person represents the voice of the Holy Spirit, guiding and directing and leading. Now, what you'll have is, as we did, you will have other students wanting to chime in and tell people what to do or where to go or how to do it. And really, they have to key in on the voice of only the person they have chosen to be their partner. Now, if they hit one of these, low self-esteem or toxic emotions, whatever they hit, they have to freeze. Now, I did a 30-second timeout where they just had to freeze, but I would make it 10 seconds. That's a little bit easier. And so if their foot touches any part of it, they have to stop, they have to freeze, and they're there for 10 seconds. And then they can continue on. Now, I have one student going through this way behind me. And then on this side, I have another student go behind me this way. And so when those 2 get about halfway, I started another 2 because they're both coming around the sides. And now not only do they have to deal with the stuff that they're trying to avoid, but they're also have to deal with the fact that there's another person coming at them, and they have to figure out how to get around them and still not touch any of the items there. And so you have basically, and as people get finished, you can go as long as you want. You can just say, hey, who wants to take another turn? Who wants to take another turn? I had quite a few kids that wanted to take another turn. So after that game is done, if you look in your notes there, I kind of share all the different notes about the different things I used. I then took the same squares. You have to make a bunch of copies for these because however many you need, you just make a bunch of copies of the trap and toxic emotions and all that. Afterwards, right up front here where the altar is, I have all those same things. And I took those things and put them at the front because I said, listen, by the end of tonight, there's going to be kids who are going to deal with those things. And basically what I said was dealing with our thoughts, getting the victory in our vision, to see ourselves as being God's kids, being successful, seeing ourselves the way God sees us. I said, look, some of you are just struggling with this, and because of that, we want to come pray with you. So which of these are bugging you? Which of these are you stuck in? Right? Where's your penalty at? Because the longer it takes you keep getting stuck in toxic emotions and negative thinking and sin and all those things. It takes longer for the vision God's given you to be fulfilled because you're constantly being waylaid by the various things you're getting stuck in. And so I said, look, come up and look, we did this, and let me tell you what, the kids just poured up here. guys, girls, they're just lined up, and they just said, look, this is where I'm at. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. How do I get over this? How do I get past this? How do I deal with the constant thoughts and the constant putting down of myself? And how do I get through all that? And we get to pray with kids, and it was really, really a powerful moment. And so it really works as both a game and then later on as an illustration. So I hope that this game will be value to you as you lead into your story time. Of course, you can use this in a retreat. You can use this in all kinds of things and use it as a tool for your kids. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for purchasing this Catch a Vision, Live Your Dreams, Part 1 and 2. I hope that all this serves you very well, and I pray blessings upon your youth ministry. You guys have a great and awesome day.